This is a test of frequency instruments, bass, drums, distortion.
That's right, Mr. Faker News coming at you once again. Today we got a record exclusive today involving 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, dollar, Allah. Anyway, for all you don't know, there's a little conspiracy going around now during this pandemic. It's all about the 5G. Now, if you don't know what 5G is, please just run a Google search and you're going to see that, we have 2G, 3G, 4G on our phones and them thing, or the internet network and them thing. So basically, they say that 5G is going to make the internet run a little bit faster, okay? And true, it ain't going to run a little bit more faster than Usain Bolt. Big up. So, I know how fast you want to run internet to run anyway. Anyway, let's get down to the point. But then people are saying that the 5G is what they call the pandemic. You hear? They say the 5G is what make people get sick in the hospital. And they say they must flick on the 5G and everyone will drop down. Now, with all due respect, for all of you that don't know, people are just out there to make bare cash upon your Project Fear conspiracy theory. The government already run Project Fear with you and not give you the official statistic of the coronavirus. You understand? Why do you think they now want to test everyone? Why do you think they now want to test everyone? Because when they test everyone and show you how much of the population actually have coronavirus and how much people had the coronavirus, you'll see that it's less than 1%. Less than 1% that even caught the thing, and then on top of that, die upon the thing. Okay? So that's why you wonder why they now want to test people quick. Because the true statistics will come out and you'll see that you're just living in Project Fear, and most of the people them have not even died from this thing. In fact, more people are recovered from this thing, but you now hear on the news how much people get better from the coronavirus. If this thing was so deadly, then how come you now think that the nurse them, without no PPE protective thing in the hospital, every single nurse, so every single one of them will drop dead. Every single one. Because they touch the thing daily, go home daily. All their picnic, then children, their family will be dead. But yet it's not the case. The case is the pandemic affect the people that it should be affecting, unfortunately. This is people susceptible to respiratory things. Old people. People with cancer. Anyway, let me get down to it. So anyway, one of the conspiracy running out there right about now, right about here, is the 5G conspiracy. Now you probably ask yourself, why is your Faker News running around with cash like this? He want to get mugged? He want to get mugged? No, sir. It's not Peckham, not Lewisham. No, sir. This is hard-earned cash because we need to show you this thing right here. See this thing right here? People are calling this the 5G tower on the £20 note. And they're saying it's the Illuminati, it's the government, it's the Queen herself that involved with the 5G, because they're trying to make a mockery and say, this thing here is a 5G telecommunications tower, and the Illuminati, the hidden powers that be, are trying to promote it. So what you say? You say, if I touch this thing, if I touch it, that may get 5G coronavirus. Really? Me beg, please. People of the great British nation, use your jam common sense. This is not no 5G tower. This is no Illuminati conspiracy. Don't get me wrong. I smell something fishy going on with the government and why they now want test and why they want to put everything on lockdown. I smell something fishy. Yes, and not tuna fish, and not saltfish, and not mackerel. I smell something fishy in the Boris Johnson regime. But don't be deluded that this 5G rubbish is just to sidetrack you from the real fishiness that'll go on. They want to press the reset button. Let the truth be told. This government want to press reset button. Too much people making bare money. Too much people taking over the property, the capital of the country. Too much people running amok in UK. No boundaries, no legislation can hold them back because you're rinse democracy so much that you now become a rule of society. So they want to press the reset button, want to close border, want to clamp down on everything that are run amok upon the nation. Just remember that they pressed the reset button with the coronavirus, and they're using that and taking advantage of that. I mean, I'll say no virus is out there. No, sir, there is a virus. And the great, lovely people of the people at the NHS are doing a fine, mighty job trying to mend those people, trying to nurse them people back to fitness. So there is something out there. Definitely a coronavirus. But go and do your research. And you see that coronavirus has been around since 1960s. Although this is a different strain, coronavirus is not a new virus, people. No, it's been around since 1960s. But with this surge, it seems as if the UK government so behind other nations, if I want to fix this thing, they see an advantage to press the reset button. And you'll only see the outcome of them pressing this reset button when the virus is gone and they try and get things back to normality. But the question is, what will be normality now? Because y'all be so used to social distancing, all the private business is bankrupt, every person is in debt. The system will change after this pandemic. And remember, Jafika News told it to you, ripe. But let me just tell you, this 5G business, please wake up. Just wake up. Maybe the isolation, you've been isolated for too long, you start to see dead people. Well, go on. You have some sixth sense. Please wake up. Lord of mercy. Next thing you tell me that you see dragons coming from the sky and saying Khaleesi. Lord of mercy.